The magic you're looking for is in the work you are avoiding. When I first heard this quote, it hit me in the gut. I was like, yeah, that's probably me. And I think this is so true for so many people, hence the popularity of this quote. And I really want to talk about it in depth here because I think this is so underrated. We as human beings, we usually know what we are supposed to do to improve our lives, but we don't do it because, it's not that easy. It's difficult, it's hard, it's uncomfortable to do certain things. You know that if you want to be more healthy, you have to eat better foods and you have to work out and move and you know the trick. It's not that difficult to understand that. What's way more difficult is making yourself doing it. So the magic you're looking for is in the work you are avoiding. If you want to get rich, if you want to be successful in any area of your life, you have to put in the work. But that is going to be uncomfortable. You are avoiding it not because you don't know what to do, but because you are not ready to accept that it will be uncomfortable. But what we neglect is the magic we are looking for, the life we are looking for, the reward. The problem is that it's just so far away, right? You just cannot get jacked in a day. That's not possible. You cannot get rich in a couple of weeks. That's not possible. The gratification comes way later, and it will take you weeks and months and years to get there. And that's the main thing. It's not that we don't understand that it's worth it, but we are not ready to postpone our need for gratification and feeling good, right? And that's a big problem. And that's the problem of self-improvement. The problem self-improvement tries to solve in so many ways. How do I find the patience to wait for the reward? So how do we actually make ourselves do the work? How do we work on stuff that we know that will probably not pay off for a long time? Well, first of all, you could find ways to reward yourself on the short term. And very often that's just all about reframing what you're doing, right? So for example, working out is a great example for that. Many people work out because they want to look good, or they want to build muscle for certain sportive activities. And that's a great goal in itself, and it will help you to be more healthy. But the problem is it would take time, as I said before. However, there are a lot of short-term benefits you can have from working out. Nothing feels better than you relaxing after a hard workout, right? Just the dopamine or the hormones that are released during and after a workout, that just feels amazing, right? You can focus on that, for example. One example of looking at the short-term benefits rather than the long-term benefits. Another example would be I don't know, studying. It just feels good to have done the work, right? And sometimes it's difficult during the whole thing. Sometimes you're struggling, it's hard, you don't want to do it anymore, but it will pay off not only years later, but in the short term as well. Just your ego being happy that you did what you were supposed to do. So that's helpful. And even more short term, I think one of the big problems with doing difficult things is not only the difficulty or the pain we have to endure doing it, but the stories we have around it. This constant, I don't want to do this. Thinking about other things I would rather do. One thing that can help you with that is being more present, being more in the moment, trying to enjoy what you're doing. And you can learn to enjoy hard things. You can learn to enjoy effort. Bodybuilders, for example, they reframe this burning sensation in their muscles as something they like, they enjoy it. And that might sound totally weird to you, but it's true. And how do they make it? Well, they know that this burning sensation, this is actually moving them forward. This is the only way to move them forward. It feels great. It's a testament to their success. And you can try to do this as well. And not only in bodybuilding, not only in working out. This can be true for everything in your life. If you are doing something hard and it's difficult, well, reframe it. Say, yeah, the fact that I'm doing something that's difficult means that I'm growing right now. I'm getting better. Me struggling is a good sign that I'm on a right track. Because when I overcome this, I'll be better than before. Difficult things, struggling, adversity, actually is a good thing. You just have to see it that way. You have to reframe it that way. So the magic you're looking for is in the work you are avoiding. Not only years from now, but it's right there. That's the life you actually want to live, not some cheap dopamine hits you get from social media. That's worth nothing. That's just like cheap sweets. No nutrition in there, right? Find the joy in doing difficult things and the world will be yours.